You'll spend hours daydreaming about the life that you want. And then when it's time to wake up, start the 5 a.m. routine or go to the gym, eat healthy. Somehow, some way, your body starts to get heavy and the excuses come and your mind gets flooded with so much tension. Blame game comes, all these different things in our mind come up in our brain thinking we're doing too much or we're lazy or classic, maybe this is just not for me. I know all too well how all of those things can be. I know how it feels to be molding into the person that you're trying to become. Yeah, it's so hard and difficult to get to the version of yourself when you feel like your brain is literally fighting against you, because that's literally what happened. I have this hot take that whenever we're listening to motivational speakers and artists and we can't find the motivation after, or like it stops after a while, I personally believe that it's not from being undisciplined or it's being lazy. I think it simply stems from the fact that most of us are trying to outrun versions of ourselves that no longer can carry us into the next version that we're becoming. Those same habits are not going to carry us to where we need to go. There's a little voice in our head that tells us, what if we fail? What if we are lazy? What if we are undisciplined? The thing that plagues my mind, what if we do start, at the end of it, we still are the same person. We don't advance. The people do laugh and they see us fail. We hide ourselves from embarrassment, and in a way, we do use that to procrastinate. And I don't think it's the fact that we're procrastinating because we don't want to stay the same. It's more so rooted in that staying the same feels emotionally safer than it would be to risk disappointment of the life we want and seeing people see us fail. It's a crazy game for sure. But we lie to ourselves. A few months ago, I really came to this conclusion because I kept telling myself that I wanted this life. I kept making decisions that kept aligning with the older version of myself. I kept saying, okay, I'm not going to get up and do yoga this morning because somehow, some way, I need the extra 10 minutes to sleep. Or I would say, oh, I guess I can just stay up a little bit longer. Why not, right? Those things actively align with the old version of ourselves. But when you're trying to build and become a whole different person, those excuses can no longer suffice anymore. I had to really sit down and wrestle with who do I want to become and why do I want to become this version of myself. I also had to realize I wasn't just simply waiting for motivation, but it was a part of me holding on to this fear that I had, and I needed to stop being scared. Even if I could be motivated and disciplined and I could work out consistently 5 times a week, eat healthy, sleep well, even if I could do all of those things, I still couldn't progress further because it all boils down to me and my beliefs. I still was holding on to limited beliefs and I still feel scared of the version of myself that I was becoming. Our brain has one job, it's to keep us safe. It doesn't care about making us happy. It doesn't care about if we want to make more money. It doesn't care about if we're scared. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't care. All it cares about is keeping us safe. Carl Jung once said that if you make the conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Something I thought about as far as procrastination is, I think it's grief in disguise. Because you're trying to leave an identity that you hold on so tight to. So you are having to go through this process of constantly dying to that self. Call it fate. We just say, this is just who I am. But it's not who we are. It's just we need to unreveal the conscious part of it and we need to die to ourselves. And it can be hard. It can feel icky. It can feel gross. Truly, me out of all people, I know how it feels. You wake up every single day with this vision in your heart and this goal in mind. And it's not just placed in there randomly. I'm a true believer that we all have a vision. It's our duty to pursue that and to really embody our highest self. So we can all be on this frequency. And it's such a beautiful feeling to know that you're operating at your highest potential. It's the greatest thing you can do for humanity. Your brain is literally trying to protect you. I used to think that I needed to have more confidence to be the person that I am, or I need to add more and more and more. But I don't think that confidence is what I was missing. I was just missing the evidence that I could become who I could become. I need to slowly start building the evidence that I am that person before I fully can embody and say, this is who I am. So I kept one promise to myself at a time, even if it was like something super tiny. I collected piece after piece till I could really say that this is who I am. I am a gym girly now. I am very beautiful. I'm capable. All of those things I had to literally work my way up to. So maybe the hardest thing that you'll ever have to do isn't waking up at 5 a.m. or going to the gym. Maybe it's just letting go of those subconscious beliefs, the versions of ourselves that convince us that we can't, and then we slowly start to prove to ourselves that we can. I hope this resonated with you today. I truly fully believe that you're capable of achieving every single thing that you desire in this life. I'm a big believer. Other people can have it, so can you. There's not any doubt or reason for you not to think that you cannot have the dreams that you want in this life. If this is something that resonates, I have these same conversations in my songs that I write. Thank you so much. I love you. It's Deja. Bye.